Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star-Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of December 2021. As I explained in a separate video that the weeklies will not be out this month, and hopefully I can resume them at some point in January. I will give an update back when the time comes. However, I do want to wish each and every one of you who celebrate the holiday a very happy holidays. And let's get on with your reading. Okay, we're going to break this down week by week with an overall energy. Your overall energy, Aries, is the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Now, this is pointing to releasing some burdens, some things that were maybe difficult for you, perhaps in the past month, or it could have been even ongoing throughout the year. Maybe you were carrying or collecting too many worries or too many burdens. And now the Ten of Wands is in the reverse position, pointing that you could see this month a relief for some of you. You could be seeing a relief where your worries just kind of melt away. You could also see a situation where something that perhaps was really burdensome is now being lifted off of you. Maybe you had to do double duty, or you were doing extra work to cover for somebody or things like that, and now you don't have to do that anymore. Maybe you're getting a nice little break. So we're going to start off here now with week 1. We have Major Arcana, the Lovers in the upright, rooted down by the Page of Swords. Now the Lovers is Gemini energy. Some of you could be put in a position in week 1 where you have to make a decision. It could be a big decision, a major decision. But I have a feeling it's connected to this Ten of Wands in the reverse. So whatever this decision is, perhaps it's going to help you to be released from something that has become quite burdensome. For some of you, it could be a business. For others of you, it could be a relationship. It could be pretty much anything, because it's just a general read. But there's something going on here in week 1 where a big decision is going to have to be made. Now we have the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do see Gemini energy. For some of you, week 1 could be involving a Gemini. There could be information or news. Sometimes the Page of Swords pages are generally messengers. So the Page of Swords is a messenger, all right. However, this type of energy can sometimes come about when we're not given the full story on something. So be very careful in week 1, Aries, if you have to make a major decision, that you know all the facts, because there could be someone sort of blowing smoke up your butt, so to speak. Not literally, but somebody could just be, telling a story, spinning a web. Others of you could be getting information, but the information could be skewed. Perhaps you're not getting all of the information coming forward. Others of you, the Page of Swords can represent, it's a little bit of stalker energy. It could be somebody's sort of keeping an eye on you. Someone could be doing a background check. If you're just, say for example, you decided to, this decision is about, who I work for, or what I work, which company I work for. It could be that perhaps some of you are looking at taking on a new job or something like that. This would make sense. This could be just somebody looking into your background, doing a background check. For others of you, it could be an ex that's kind of, checking out your social media, or it could be you yourself are looking at something. Because energies can go both ways, so only take what fits, right? So you start off the month with something pretty intense. Now we move on to week 2. We have the Star here in the upright, rooted down by the Nine of Pentacles upright. So the Star, this is now Aquarius energy, and the Star is all about feeling hopeful, feeling optimistic about something. So it could be that whatever decision you have made, and maybe even there's a little bit of information that's coming through, maybe it's not all the information that you would like, but however, whatever the situation is, it's making you feel quite optimistic. And this is the Star energy, is where we just feel something. We just know, maybe we don't have the concrete proof about something, but we just know that it's going to work out in our favor. It's that type of energy. Sometimes the Star can represent excessive healing energy. So maybe some of you, if you're on that path, spiritual path, it could represent some spiritual healing. It's rooted down here with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. Well, this is a card that represents the strong, independent person. This is someone who's able to look after themselves, can be representative sometimes of a little bit of an independent streak. So, you know, if you need assistance, need help, I always say don't hesitate to reach out. But the Nine of Pentacles is where maybe for some of you this is job or career related, and perhaps the choice that you're making is something that maybe will not be bringing in the kind of money you were making before, but it could be enough to help to sustain you. So that's the Nine of Pentacles energy. Moving on to week 3, Aries, we have the Ace of Swords rooted down by the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Ace of Swords represents that moment of clarity, the moment of truth. The Ace of Swords can also represent the sword of victory. So maybe for some of you, you're having a verbal victory, or you could be having an aha moment. Sometimes for me, the Ace of Swords is when we get that extreme clarity where it just, or it could be that we get information now that's critical that we really, really need, especially since it seems to be centered around this big decision. So it could be in week 3, you're getting the actual real information, the real news that you're looking for in order to make that decision. But you could be, some of you could just be getting clarity, or you could be having a new way of communicating with someone in particular, or people in general. And it's rooted down here with the Four of Swords now in the reverse position. Well, the Four of Swords upright represents that sort of healing energy when we need to go within. When the Four of Swords is reversed, this can indicate a return to action. We are done with the healing process. So for those of you who actually have been under the weather, maybe you weren't feeling well physically and things like that, it could be that you start to see your health improve, physical, mental health improve in week 3 with the Four of Swords reversed. So this is about getting over a situation, healing from a situation. We do see a little bit of healing energy here. Now in week 4, the last week of the year and the last week of the month, you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse rooted down by the Six of Cups in the upright. The Five of Pentacles upright points to that sort of feeling abandoned, feeling, stressed financially. When the card is reversed, this can point back to the Four of Pentacles in the upright, which is a card that can represent savings and holding on to money, can represent money needing to go out on a monthly basis, like when we purchase something and now you have to pay that monthly cost for a car or something like that. Also, too, the Five of Pentacles in reverse can point to where, as somebody has left us out in the cold, or we've left other people out in the cold, it could be that you see a return of them, especially with the Six of Cups rooting it down. The Six of Cups is the Blast from the Past card, can indicate connections, strong connections from the past, but it can also indicate meeting someone who feels like someone from the past. This can also represent a soulmate or, twin flame connection where you just feel extremely connected to someone. But it can represent a resurrection to your past with that Five of Pentacles here being in the reverse position. Can definitely indicate a return of someone maybe from your past that kind of, let go of you and now they're returning. Or it could be somebody you let go of, because energies can always go both ways. So that's what I have for you. Looks like an interesting month for Aries. I will be also pulling 2 cards for you, one for health and, no, it's not health, it's career and finance, and one for love and romance. So we're going to start off with love and romance. So let's see what card we get for Aries for the month of December for love and romance. We get Gemini. That's interesting because you have possible Gemini here. We have definite Gemini over here. And yeah, it says Gemini. Communications. So for some of you, this could be a Gemini, could be the love interest. It could be a Gemini introduces you to someone on the love front. Something significant happens when the moon's in Gemini. And the next card I'm going to pull is for career and finance. Let's see what's going on for Aries, career and finance. We have Leo. So Leo, joy. So it could be when the moon is in Leo, perhaps you will, have some strong connection to your career, your finance. It could be, Leo could be a business partner, or it could be somebody you're dealing with, bank manager or anybody like that. Or it could be a boss or someone connected to your career. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Take care, much love, namaste, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.